Testing. 1, 2, 3. Playing all of my lower tier vehicles that still don't have gun marks. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm playing my lower tier vehicles, and I'm doing this because I want to have the best crew when I get into the higher tiers. So we're going to do all the lower tiers, get them to the first gun mark, and then I'll get them to the second gun mark. And then I'll decide what I do from there. Long time to get into a game. Used to be immediate. Used to be hit battle, got right into a game. But then again, there used to be a lot more people on the server. I seem to recall 30 or 40,000, maybe even more. You know what happened? They pulled the maps and everybody got pissed off and they stopped playing. They won't admit it, but that's what happened. For some reason, they just don't want to add more maps. Who knows why? You know, for years, we've been waiting for them to add maps, and every time the subject comes up, they sidestep it. This vehicle is the VK3001H. It's a German Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Minsk. I'm going to talk a little bit about maps. So Wargaming, for some reason that I cannot explain, they do not want to add maps to the game. And I'm going to tell you, we have been complaining about maps for years. I've been playing for 7 years now. And the whole time people have been complaining about maps. And they just don't care. So as an example, there was this guy who worked in North America. I don't remember his name. It began with a T. It wasn't Thor, or I don't remember what his name was. And he was asked, you know, he was talking about the subject. He said there's 3 things that people complain about: gold rounds, SPG, and maps. And for SPG, he said, oh, we're working on SPG. We're going to do a new stun mechanic. And for gold rounds, we're working on gold rounds. Perhaps we're going to reduce the damage or something like that. For maps, he just meandered and refused to answer the question. He just kind of beat around the bush with his answer. And I said, you didn't really address how you're going to fix the maps issue. And he said, oh, you know, these are the 3 biggest problems, but we want to give you 3 new things to complain about. They had no intention of resolving the situation with the maps. So then a few years ago, they came out with a new version. I don't remember what it was, where they call it the HD version, where they upgraded all the maps to HD graphics and all the tanks to HD models. And yeah, it looked better, and you had new effects, like the tanks would appear to be dirty, or you could see driving through the water, you'd see the water, the tanks would be wet. But they pulled a ton of maps from the game. And they didn't say, oh, we'll add these later. No, they just pulled. It was a lot of maps, like almost 10 maps. And some of them were my favorites, like Pearl River. And Pearl River, they just added recently. We suffered a long time with no maps. And there used to be a map forum in the forums. You know what they did? They just took it away. They got sick of people complaining. And trust me, I complained more than just about anybody. I complained to them by email and on the forums all the time, made videos. And in the game, I talked to people. I don't care. They did give one reason. It's not a valid reason for not having maps. They gave a reason why they have an issue with the maps. And that is that they don't want people to give out the map. They don't want other people to know what their map editor is, right? So they've got this application that they use to design maps. Apparently it's so super special that only they know how to design maps out of everybody in the universe. And so they won't let users design maps. They don't want us to be able to design our own maps and have them suggested. Number two, they say 1 out of every 6 maps makes it to the game, the other 5 don't. So there's a lot of maps that they design that never end up in the game. And then another issue is that they're concerned about map balancing, which is bogus. There's something called a balancing algorithm. Every map can be balanced. There's a way to do it. They just choose not to do it. You can do it through software, which I've explained in my other videos, and I've explained extensively. You just put the stronger team on the weaker spawn, and the maps will balance over time. And there's more that I want to say about maps. So they pulled a lot of maps, and every time they would come out with something like the Halloween special, we would say, you spent all that time developing the map just for the Halloween special that we played for 3 days. And they would do it on April Fool's Day. It's like, make new maps that we can play long term. And, you know, any argument you would make for new maps, they just didn't care. And they had maps that I liked to play, like the Grand Canyon map. We're not playing on it. They don't let us play that map. I never got to play on it, unfortunately. Maybe it was on the test server. And then they made a point. They said, well, you know, we're going to make new maps for Frontline because we figure you'd rather have a new map on Frontline instead of random battles. And they were right, but they only made one new map, which was Craftwork, which nobody likes. Craftwork is a very unpopular map, although the Frontline map is really good. So, you know, we're really disappointed about it. If you're worried about it now, it hasn't changed in 7 years. It's been the same. In fact, that's the reason why I quit playing many years ago. After like 4 months, I just quit playing. I said, I'm sick of playing. I'm sick of the same maps over and over and over again. It's so easy for them to fix, and they don't want to. It's a lack of desire. VK3001H. Got a lot of work to get the gun mark on that. I want to re-roll this to get a shot at getting crew book. I had more to say about maps. I came up with so many ideas for how they could fix maps with a minimal amount of time. They just don't care. They didn't take any of my. They actually did take one of my map ideas, the Northwest map, was my idea, a quarry map. And the idea was that the heavy tanks have to play at the bottom because they're too slow to climb up, so the light tanks don't have to fight against them. But what happens is at the end of the game, the light tanks finally go to the bottom and they get behind the heavy tanks. Pulled it from the game. I applied for a job with Wargaming to be the head of the map development. They actually have that department and they had that job position. Because they do some map-related stuff. But the thing is, I don't have any on-the-job experience, so I'm not going to get the job. This vehicle is a VK3001H. This is a German Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Steppes. I'm going to come out here, just do some quick spotting, see if there's any easy targets. If there isn't, I'll make my way to another location. Oh, what a lousy shot. Gotta turn to avoid SPG. Of course, I'm going to go right back to where I was. I did get some spotting damage on the Chihei. It's better than nothing. Got a little bit of damage in. It would have been nice if I got more. It's embarrassing how many times he hit me. Definitely got to keep an eye on him. He could easily take our SPG out of the game. What happened? Come on. Liam Fury. You have been erased. See a Valiant on the upper level I could go for. Just going to keep line firing. Oh, I hit something. Maybe not. Come on out. See how he jumped around? It's from the latency. I'm coming up to see if I can get a shot at another vehicle out there. I think he just took that tank out of the game. I got to get out of here. There's an issue going on back here. So basically, there is a vehicle over here that is unspotted. And we got to find out what's going on with him. And it looks like there's something going on at that base. See what's happening? See how super fast I am, too? That other vehicle behind me is faster than I am. It would be nice if he went out and spotted. Be even nicer if he went out and killed the SPG. Oh, I see a mistake that I made. I can't stay here. The Cromwell will come find me. He could be right behind me right now. Yep, see? I have no choice. I gotta go this way. I waited too long. I did something stupid. Yeah, so I really screwed that up. That was a dumb move. I should have left earlier. Just checking the chat. Hey, we lost. So I'm only going to be playing my tech tree tanks. Most of my premium tanks already have 1 or 2 gun marks. So they're having a discount on... No, they have a ×3 weekend, so I'm playing the regular... I don't know, it's kind of stupid. Why am I even doing this? I could be playing... maybe I should be playing premium tanks. Yeah, it's like I said, I only got this one, the KV-220-2. And it's hard to get the gun mark. You know, I'd like to play this one. I haven't decided what equipment to put on it yet. Maybe I'll put the low noise exhaust. Make me more hidden. I haven't played this in a long while. This is a vehicle that I bought and sold 3 or 4 times. Oh, I have some, I got some drink. So for those of you who monitor everything in my life, the soda that I bought earlier today was flat, so I had to buy it from a can. You can see how it's not flat from a can, but it is flat from a plastic bottle. Light taste. Unlike Pepsi, which has a bold taste. Mine's. Yep. So I got like 300 tanks. I don't want to buy too many because I'm actually starting to run low on garage slots. I've got like 10 or 15 left. At Christmas time, I'm sure I'll acquire a lot of garage slots. Every time there is a Tech Tree discount, you know, I buy tanks. This is the AMX ELC BIS. This is a French Tier 5 light tank. The map is Mines. So I just want to shout out to everybody who's watching the live stream, all one of you who get to enjoy watching me play. This doesn't have a great view range. It's actually not so bad because I do have a better crew than I may have had when I first played the tank, and I've got reasonably good equipment on it. So this is like what you do for a spotting run. There is a stug. You don't want to hit walls with this thing. Hitting walls is a no-no. Making my way to here, and I'm going to go up this back hill. Man, this engine ain't cutting. Look at that damage. He's not going to spot me, is he? Long reload. Holy cow. Spot him, buddy. 12-second reload. You got to be in the right position to make it over the house, or you got to shoot the house down. That house right there. Got 467 damage. I really want to pack in some more damage. Oh, come on. What a joke. Long reload. A long is longer like other things. Look at that wall crushing. Gonna have to do a double wall crush over here. I'm gonna put this guy in his place. Oh, give me a break. Rear or side? Usually go for the rear, right? I'm gonna go for the side. I'm gonna go for the side just in case I miss a shot. There is one SPG in the game. He should be an easy target. Often you just go up here. It's easier to get the SPG from up here. You know, I haven't actually tried it. I'm just telling you my SPG theory. Let's see how it works in practice. I'm going to go no. I'm going to go miserable failure. So I had to fire because that guy was not being a good sport. Obviously, the SPG knows what's about to happen. Bye-bye. 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 F you. F you. F you go faster. My grandmother always said faster. You go faster. No, me go slow. Come on. I had to take the shot without aiming. I'm just going to sit here for a moment. Let them aim at somebody else. F for you. F for you. F for you like? That's it. That's the game. Well, I got spotting damage, but I didn't get 3 kills. And, you know, getting 3 kills is like getting 15. Many years ago, there were people that got 15 kill games because there was a tank called the T-18, which is now an American SPG, but it used to be a tank destroyer. And it was just overpowered because it was fast, it had a good gun, and the armor on the front was practically impenetrable. 1,000 damage. Let's see how we're doing here. 49. It is so hot here. What a pig. You see I'm wearing my special gear in case it rains. Okay, I'm going to read the chat. Wow, so many questions. Yeah, I play World of Tank Blitz. I also broke my tablet, so I can't use my tablet anymore. It's cracked. I stepped on it. Ammo racks, just play with APCR rounds, and you're way more likely to get an ammo rack. What average tier tanks you have, I really don't know. But I've got lots of tanks, you know. Yeah, I've been playing the Waffenträger event. These are all chat comments. And maybe I've got one more key to play another Waffenträger. I played World of Tank Blitz, but the problem is the server has issues with ping. Ping, ping, ping. And because of that, there's too much latency on the server for World of Tank Blitz in Asia. So the games are just horrible, and I got sick of having horrible games, and I just stopped playing. Not a lot of people on the server right now. I like World of Tank Blitz. One of the things that's different is that it leads the shot. And obviously it doesn't do it. This is Karelia, right? Like, I used to like to play Swamp. I like all the open field maps. These things that they added over here in the middle, completely worthless. Nobody uses them. And nobody. This is the VK3001H. As you can see, the game is working as normal. There's my twin right there. This is a German Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Karelia, or as they say in Russian, Karelia, which is a man's name. Joke I can't say. So he actually got a decent spotting position. He went halfway, which is always, you know, reasonably good. But he didn't spot anything, so I'm leaving. I'm not going to stay here forever. You know what? They need more help on the other side of the map. Maybe I'll stay on. I just by habit always play on that side, but they need more help over here, so I'm going to go over here. Let my allies know that they're idiots. I got spotted. So I'm going to get behind this rock over here. We'll make our way into the swamp here. Make it a little bit more difficult for the enemy. It would be really nice to kill off their spotters. For example, that one right there. He did spot me, but guess what? I got all these rocks over here I'm going to hide behind. And I'm going to evade all of their vehicles. What do you think he is? Just blind fire, right? So we got a little bit of damage on that VK. Not a lot. Might be able to hit that guy up there. Yep, see? Look, our team is gone over here. That is not good. We got to take a lot of action. We could still win. It's just definitely not going to happen, is all. I don't know exactly where to set up to go after these guys. Oh, look at that. We took a lot of them out. They've only got 2 left. One of them's low on hit points. The M10's got to have good penetration. I want to make sure I'm safe because they're going to nail me. Yeah, look at that. No SPG in the game. So they foiled my plan. A little bit of lag. A little bit of love. Not going to be able to hit him. He's not advancing. He just got hit, so M10's definitely doing his job. Wow. Tough game. Bunch of cheaters. Cheetah. If he was back here, because when I was taken out, I think he was here. I mean, come on. How's he going to help us being all the way back here? That's what an Unicum would do. They're just thinking about themselves. I could have gone and hit in the back, too. He could have saved me, and I would have saved him. Oh, yeah. Just so you know, you can get hot dogs in a can. So if you ever really want something good to eat, this is what you do. Hot dogs in a can. Can't wait to eat that. 440 damage. Oh, I'm about to get the thingy over here on the bottom. They get a lot of bonds. I'm going to ask them to add one more daily mission so that there will be 4 instead of 3. Siegfried Line. Well, at least we're defending. That'll make it easier. We're playing, and even though you have teams, they're random teams. So when I play, I'm playing as an individual. And my goal is to really have fun playing the game, do something challenging. It's not for the team to win. If I were in a clan battle, I would be playing for the team to win, but that's not the way it is. So I'm more concerned, what can I do to turn the tide in the game or to get behind the enemy or something like that. Really don't know a great spotting position. This is a slow vehicle. I'm guessing that this bush right over here might be it. So I'm going to move to this bush. You see how he's behind the bush? When he's behind the bush is when you fire. You got to hold your fire. And then he's less likely to spot you. I don't know how I got spotted. Okay, so their tank was knocked out. Lost way too many hit points. Chances are I have the designated, well, I don't know, maybe I don't. Just in case you have designated target, you want to keep locked onto this guy. Go for the spot damage. Coca-Cola. So you notice I was able to get 48 spotting damage. Only got 2 allies over here. We're really outnumbered. I need my team to do a lot more. 3 allies over here. They're apparently not big on shooting or firing their guns. Man, my team did a lousy job. Maybe I forgot to record the job. Yep, forgot to record it. So I'm reading the chat. I have like 7 tanks in World of Tank Blitz, probably tier 3 and 4 or something like that. I started playing World of Tanks in 2013, maybe September. I do have Instagram, but I don't have any followers. Maybe one. Yeah, you're right. We the same. Oh, you can eat the food in your fridge? Huh. I'm going to remove my clothing. A little bit off temperature for me. KV1, you're next. We're going to get this bad boy in the game. We won on Siegfried Line. Can you believe that? So the reason why I play every tank like once per day is to get the double and the triple and the 5 times victories, and that's it. And I'm sure a lot of other people do it too. But there's some people who just play the same tank over and over again. Maybe someday I will. My crews are pretty much, I mean, they're not at the highest, but the crews are pretty up there. 5 or 6 skills each. KV1. This is a Russian tier 5 heavy tank, and the map is Abbey. So basically, I'm top tier. I'm just going to plow through. The other KV1, you know, he's probably got a weak gun. And the OI might have a good gun. I don't know. I think I'll be able to do well. I mean, we'll see if the OI shows up over here. So I'm going to try and go as quickly as possible. And if I don't see any tough competitor, I'm just going to keep on going. And I'm going to push tanks. And because they're going to be focused on me, my allies will be able to hit them. So I'm going this way so that if they try to cross, I can shoot at them. I don't plan to park here. Yep. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of an advantage over him. I thought he had already passed. I misread his location. I don't think I can go that way. It's hard to tell from the water depth. Somebody explode or something? What happened? Oh, yeah, he knocked out that medium tank. So he's got to have a strong gun on him. And I'm going to load up the APCR round. Fredo. I wonder what Fredo means. Maybe he's afraid. 'Cause I don't know. 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 'C as afraid. And me no like. B1 is a well-armored tank. It's not so bad. You know what? I'm just going to use the APCR and get it over with. Of course, when I play that tank, everybody just kicks me out. They penetrate. So I took 2 vehicles out. What do we got here? Bung. So he just took out the bung. Scores 5-6. Missed that one. Oh, thank you so much. $6-11. I'm going to stay with my allies. Where my allies go, I go. And we got 3 guys on the cap. We're probably going to have to cap to win, so I'm going to go to the cap too. And I'm going to block the Matilda. I want them to shoot at me, not my allies, but it looks like it's not going to matter. Looks like they're going to win. Come on out. We lost. That was close. If I'd gotten there a little bit sooner, I might have been able to block the B1. He got hit. So I was trying to block the shots so they don't hit my allies, because they don't always know who was on the cap first, and I was the last one on the cap, so it's better that they shoot at me. Did I mention it's better that they shoot at me? I got steel wall. That's cool. 1,200 damage. That's cool. KV-1. That's cool. KV-1. Six crew skills. I don't recommend going for mentor. I really don't think it's worth it. That's my professional opinion. So I have Instagram. I have to be honest. I don't actually. You know what? We'll go right now. I've got Instagram, and it's called DTiberio5 is my Instagram name. I've actually got 4 followers, huh? I've got some of my photography work over here. Or maybe they're videos. Yeah, they're videos. What I did was I wrote a program. Oh, there's actually a World of Tanks game. It was my first video upload with the FV215B. So what I did was I made a program to make the vertical style video for Instagram, and I uploaded some videos to test it. But if nobody follows it, what's the use of focusing on it? And I've got lots of pages like Facebook and Bookface and YouTube, but I don't have a lot of followers enough to. I'm working on it. I spend almost every day working on it. A couple days ago, Facebook blocked me 4 times in one day because I was just working too much on these groups and pages. And I had to keep resetting my password. KV-1. There's nothing special about this tank. The turret armor, I think, is weak. Nothing special about the gun. Hull armor is pretty good. Roll out. Roll out the barrel, I believe, is what it refers to. So this is the KV-1. This is a Russian Tier 5 heavy tank. The map is Highway. The Russian tanks have the red star with the white outline, and Chinese have yellow outline. Both communist countries. Normally I head out near the road because I want to help my team. I want to spot, and if they spot anything, I want to shoot at them. There's an example. Especially in the lower tiers. But if I get, you see how wild that shot went? So because it's, because I got spotted, obviously I'm going to quickly dive over to the right. And you got to watch out for this particular location because it becomes flat. I'm just going to shoot at him because we might be able to hit him through the wall. Hard to tell. Oh, yeah, there's a tank. Hard to tell if he's behind a wall that's already fallen. Yeah, see, like I broke that wall down. So why not get some damage in if they're vulnerable? It's going to impact your stats because you're missing shots. You're not going to get the award about getting lots of penetrations in a row. He's dead. It is dangerous over here, so don't do it. Can't believe I missed that shot. Got lots of ammo, just keep firing. You really have to have really good... Oh, come on, don't tell me I missed on that shot. I'm going to get close to him. See how quickly I'm moving? Very disappointed. Don't do that. Covenanter. I love this tank. When I was first playing, this was one of my favorite tanks. Okay, this is the Covenanter. This is a British Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Steppes. I used to have great games. I would go down the middle, but the problem is everybody does it now. So I no longer have that huge advantage I used to have. So I'm going to show you how I do my spotting run. You stay on the upper level and you aim for that opening on the far side there. We want to spot through that gap, and you got to watch your spotting circle here. Yep, spotted something. Good that my allies didn't shoot at him. Oh, he got there fast. Yep, that's it. Don't do that. That really sucked. Maybe I got to try a different angle, because the enemy's always going to be running in on the lower part. So I'm going to find another angle to see them coming in. But I don't know. They usually do. Who knows? Ask an expert. Don't ask me. I should have zigzagged more on the way out. I do need to go out shopping. I need to buy some stuff. And it's 5 p.m. right now here in the Philippines, and they have very strict lockdown. You can only go out during certain hours of the day. And I want to go out because I need to get some supplies. We have passes. We can only go out every other day, unless your buddy gave you 2 passes. Then you can go out every day. But I don't know if that happened. But if you watch my stream, you know I go out every day to buy supplies. That was a disappointing game. I was really not happy with that. I really don't like playing this tank. You know, I'm just playing it to get the gun mark. I'd rather be playing something else. This vehicle is the P-43. This is an Italian Tier 5 medium tank. Map is Airfield. World of Tanks for the PC. So I'm not a big fan of this tank. It's not like it's a horrible tank or anything. But there's other tanks I would rather play. I'm just playing it to get the gun marks on it. You can see the horrible camo. It actually has toilet paper. You see the toilet paper? It's supposed to be household item camo. And the technique I used to use would be to go right up over here, spot the enemy crossing over here, ambush them, snipe at them. But now there's so many people doing it that when you come up here, it's very crowded. You see there's a guy already over there. And we need more people over here. And then there's another guy over here. Also, the light tanks really changed the game. Because they're a lot more aggressive. You got to be a lot more careful now. Because I was spotted, I'm going to go this way. Because the SPG obviously will fire at me. Because nobody else on my team is spotted. I was one of the first ones spotted. Even though I thought I was invisible, but I guess I'm not. Well, it looks like the AMX ELC was taken out. Oh, missed a shot. You think I can hit him? What do you think of the chances I can hit him? No, maybe not. But that's how you would have seen me do it. SPG's over here, marking it on the map. I don't have time to play with him. I'd rather he comes to my side. I want to go over here to see if anybody's coming down the water. You got way too many tanks in the middle. And it looks like they're advancing, so I'm going to go help the team out. Although it's going to take me a long time to get there. We've got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. I'm going to do what they say can be done. That is Jerry Reed, I believe. Is it Jerry Reed? No. Yeah, maybe it's Jerry Reed. Yeah, a long way to go. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. He's that Jerry Reed. We got a long way to go. Nice, he got nailed. We put the hammer down. Oh, yeah, this is just for you. Scores 5-3. So the KV-122, I'm going to play a different strategy. He's not going to come over looking for me. So we got, the KV-1's coming over. We got to convince the KV-122 to get hit by the SPG. And look at that, I got hardly any damage. But this is how Unicums play. You know, they avoid fighting as much as possible. And they only play if they have, like, a huge advantage. And they let you do all the dying. And then they go after these vehicles when they have low number of hit points. I was spotted, I'm going to back down. Let my ally get that, I guess. Guess wrong. Wolverine. Don't know what's out there, so. SPG miss. Yeah, you see I got that 174 spotting damage. Got Binox on here. It might take a while, but the SPGs will take him out. I don't know why he's not leaving. He's going to be leaving with 7 hit points, that's for sure. I'm going to go behind these objects. And I got the 7 hit point spot damage. Watch how fast I am. Okay, so I missed the Hummel. And I missed the grill. Actually, it's not pronounced grill. It's pronounced Griley. Oh, you suck. You suck big time. Yeah, you deserved it, buddy. Super Tardo. Yeah, well, he's definitely over here somewhere. So after the SPG just knocked this guy out, and then the SPG died. Maybe he suicided. Oh, I don't want to say that. A video game. I am playing a video game fiction. I want to say the wrong word on YouTube. Yay. It's not that great of a reward. Because of the thing where you need to pay 200 bonds to demount, I don't play the same tank over and over again, so it's not worth it for me to use that equipment. P43. Was that like 800 damage or something? 800 damage. You know, I might quit playing for a bit. I gotta go make some purchases. You know, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be back in like a half an hour. I know you need to know this information. But thank you, everybody that is watching on the stream. I'm sorry to cut it off. Maybe